So the centroid is another one of those three intersection type things. So in this case, it's where the three medians are going to intersect. So again, we're going to first find the midpoints of our sides. So you can do this by using the same process as a perpendicular bisector. Love reusing things so you don't have to stuff more things inside your memory. So again, do not change the distance as you go from one endpoint to another. Keep them the same, otherwise it will not work. So now if you look here, and if you were to connect, you would have a perpendicular bisector, but I don't need the whole bisector. I'm just going to mark where the midpoint will be. So this is the midpoint of AB, because now I'm going to connect that point with the opposite vertex to get my first median. So I'm going to do the same thing here to get this midpoint. So this distance does not need to be that large for this side, so I'm going to shorten it. This is the distance I'm going to use for this side. So one arc. Paper just to make it easier for myself. We have two intersection points. So again, I could construct a perpendicular bisector, but I do not have to. That is not what we are looking for here. And when you have multiple medians going on, to have like the perpendicular bisectors drawn as well would just be overcomplicating it. So we take the median and we connect it to B, the opposite vertex, to get another median. So right off the bat, I know that my centroid has to be here because two lines only intersect once, because they're not going to do any messy curly business. But for the sake of showing that it actually works, we're going to construct the final median by finding the midpoint of BC. So I didn't even change the distance, right? If it works for the side, you don't need to. It's not worth it to start messing things around. You can use one distance for multiple things. Go for it. Don't mess with it. Okay, so now we're going to find the median, not the median, excuse me, the midpoint first. And then we're going to connect, and it should pass through that point, and it does. And so our centroid is where all three medians intersect. And so you could have seen that if two of them intersect in one point, then that's also going to be the centroid. So again, centroid, three medians,